All right. So, recording this video here a little after 9 o'clock. What you're seeing is basically the ending of the session. I just finished it up, and so I'm doing a recording right afterwards. What you're witnessing is the end of the draft. So this is the last few edits that I did, and now I'm done. So that draft of the story is now complete. I think it's like the fifth draft or something like that, sixth draft. I don't know at this point. I've forgotten what it is. But it's done. So I decided to pull in what I thought was going to potentially be a bit of an all-nighter. The shift actually did not take me as long as I thought it was going to take, which is awesome. But basically got off of work, came home, canceled all my other plans for the evening, and just got this done. So knocked it, nailed it. It is over. This draft is done and in the books. I guess that brings up the question of what comes next. What I'm going to be doing is I'll be addressing that, I think tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll make a video where I'll actually address what I'm going to be doing going forward. The idea of, what my plans are going to be, as far as where I'm going to head with this, because I'm in kind of a weird scenario right now, where I'm feeling pretty good about the story. I feel like it's done, and I need to kind of figure out what I want to do. So that's going to be the plan going forward. I will do that all tomorrow. For now, though, it's good to be done. It's good to have this draft in the books. And yeah, a little bit tired here. I kind of pushed right through this. One thing I will say, and the reason why I ended up kind of making, I guess, tonight like a rather long session to get it done is there comes times in the process, especially with writing. But again, I think this is true for any kind of endeavor, but especially with writing, there comes a time when you get very, very complacent, that you sort of go at a very slow, diligent pace. And I've talked before about the idea of not doing long sessions, right? The idea of incremental progress each day is better than like a couple big sessions in a week, because you're putting your best stuff out there. Every time you go in there, you're putting out potentially your best stuff. The longer you write, the longer your session goes, there tends to be a dip in quality at a certain point. So when you do shorter sessions, you're kind of ensuring that your best stuff, even if that day you're off your game, at least on the whole, a lot of your better stuff is coming out, because I think a lot of the better stuff tends to come at the beginning of these sessions. And so what happened for me was basically I was getting into a bit of a, I think you might notice a bit of a slump on this channel here, where I was making small progress, but you could tell, I think if you watch these videos, you could tell things were getting stagnant, and I needed a win. And so I think it's important that when you are doing this process, that when you're going through this, that you give yourself a win every now and then, where you do something pretty, something a bit more challenging, something that's a bit more than what you normally do, just to get a win under your belt, just so that way you have kind of that reminder and you have that fire burning in you again to get the story done. So that's what I needed tonight. The whole process has been a big slog here, and so I needed something to kind of fire me up. And so one long session to get it completed, that was the fire. Yeah. So with that, I'll give you an update on what things are going to be going tomorrow. Until then, obviously, happy writing and stay safe.